I told you I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Why?
I am feeling well.
Oh, right. You got your vaccine.
Waiting.
You got your
no one's asking me. This is what I'm surrounded by.
I meant to ask you about this
cares.
because you got the AstraZeneca shot, did
That's
you
right.
not? And suddenly the next day,
Disaster.
they
A
announced
disaster.
that they
Falling
were
apart.
stopping it.
Yeah, first of all, and I was joking about how I got the shit one, right? And then half of Canadian provinces bailed on the vaccine that I got.
Well, they quite
the
literally.
day after I got it, they were like,
shut it
"We're
down."
banning this because it's dangerous." Yeah. Now, I joke. It is still. I'm still happy with the decision, and I think if you're out there and you got the AstraZeneca, I think it's important that we get the vaccine. But it was kind of funny. The other thing is that I was like determined to not let the side effects get to me. So I came to work the next day. I mean, we're busy. I got stuff to do. So I come to the studio. I mean, Shia saw me and I'm slowly starting to it was hitting me hard, And then the problem for me wasn't the side of I went through a couple of days of headaches and chills and all of these things. It was the alarmist people around me, most of whom are Iranians. That was the problem because first of all, there's a guy who works down the hall down here. He must be in some important, business because he's working during the lockdown and all that. But and a nice guy. But I saw him in the hallway, and we're in with our masks on. And he goes, "Oh, did you get the vaccine?" I say, "Oh, I just got the vaccine." He's like, "Great." And I said, "Did you get the vaccine?" He said, "Yes, I got Pfizer." Right?
Irani baba Pfizer.
Yeah, I got Pfizer. And then I go, and he says, "Which one you got?" And I said, "Well, I got the AstraZeneca." And he literally, the guy goes, "Oh,
You're so
second
class citizen."
And then, it makes me question my own decision, right? And then later, like that night, I'm talking to a friend of mine. They say, "How you feeling?" And I go, "Well, I'm feeling I got a headache and I've got some chills and stuff." Nakuna blood clot boshe, right? It must be the blood clots. And so then I start thinking about the blood clots, right? And at first it's it's sort of funny, and then I'm freaking out all night. Maybe I have the blood clots. Here's the thing. I have more of a chance. I already have asthma. I have more of a, forget drowning in your bathtub, which there's a better chance of than the blood clots. I have all kinds of things that could happen to me, right? I could, die of an asthma attack or something like that. The blood clot thing, even now that in the Canadian provinces they banned it, they say it's 1 in 55,000, right? I was obsessing about the blood clots. I couldn't stop because not going to blood clot bullshit. And then I'm convincing the person, no, I think I'm fine.
You should do what my cousin does. He keeps telling people he's got the Pfizer, and he hasn't. He's got AstraZeneca, but it's like, it doesn't look good, I
know. It's such an Iranian thing, right? It's like driving the BMW. It's like, I got Pfizer. What did you get? I got Astra. Like the guy completely, he's judged my whole life, and somehow I couldn't hook myself up with the Pfizer. Our prime minister got an AstraZeneca. Then the mayor of Toronto got AstraZeneca. Nonetheless, the Iranians are freaking me out about the blood clots now,
But do you feel okay, Jian? I'm taking my distance now.
I keep checking, and I don't want to minimize. I mean, God forbid. I know there's some people who have had these blood clot issues, and I feel terrible about that. But there's risks with everything. Yeah. Right. And by the way, the risks of blood clots are a lot greater if you get COVID-19, right? So better. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm
You're looking at me like she's another one.
Still judging
she's the guy in the hallway. I got Pfizer.
When you told me,
which one you got?
Listen, when you told me you were getting AstraZeneca, I in my head I was like, Khuda, please keep him safe. I was praying for you. Really, I didn't want to tell you to freak you out.
You can take the kid out of the UK, but you can't take the UK. I'm with my British peeps. We all got the Astra. We'll live and die by it. All right.
Your hair is gonna fall off.
Anyway, thank you for asking how I am, which you didn't ask, but Yeah. You know, this is it's so, yeah. You know.
I was almost going to send you.
And actually, it was like, and then I was on a morning walk with Oogie, and it was like a white friend of mine was like, oh, you know, there's reasons why the Astra is actually better than the, you know, there was no status with the, you know, with the but the Iranians are, what did you get? I got Pfizer.
What about you?
What about you? Oh.
I got Moderna. Okay, not too bad. But that AstraZeneca shit, don't get that one.
But I'm glad to see you're doing okay.
So far. You never know. Can creep up on you. This based on. It's the whole thing is kind of, it is freaky, right?
Yeah,
Who knows what we're putting in our bodies? We have to defer to the scientists, the doctors. They know what they're, you know, so we go in, and I think everybody should get the vaccine, and I encourage people to get the Astra still, right? But yeah, it was like literally the next morning. You know, it was so funny because I came back from, I saw the guy in the hallway, and, you know, I got Pfizer. What do you get? And I asked her, oh, you know, and then I come back into my office and I turn on my computer and it's the headline from the Globe and Mail: AstraZeneca banned by Ontario. You know? Bail if you have an AstraZeneca. Be worried, AstraZeneca, whatever you call it. Yeah.